Get awfully sore doing that. You want to turn. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all have heard me talk about my daughters, Abby and Harper, right? Okay. Abby's the older one, Harper's the younger one. And this is something that happened last year. She goes to Cinco, so on half day she likes to go across the street to La Centera. And have y'all been to Rocket Fizz yet? Okay, Rocket Fizz is a candy store, all right? And she walked in, Abby walked in, and the first thing she saw, and if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, is a great big giant sugar daddy, okay? And it cost $17. And the thing you need to know is that Harper is obsessed with sugar daddies. She loves them. But they're very hard to find. They don't sell them at the grocery store. They don't sell them at gas stations. So Abby got all excited, and she didn't want to spend $17. So she went and she asked the guy who was working there, you know, please tell me you have some of the regular size ones. And he went in the back and he found them. So she bought Harper 5 sugar daddies and brought them home. And when Harper got home, she just presented them like a bouquet of flowers, all right? She didn't ask Harper to pay her back. Harper to be happy. She just wanted to give her something, okay? And that's a really typical story about Abby. One of her character traits is that she's kind, okay? She's very kind, very generous. And that's true today. That's going to be true next year, and that's going to be true when she's a grown-up. It's a long-term trait. Y'all see that? Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you another story. Might surprise you. A couple of days later, Abby's sitting on the sofa. She's watching TV, Supernatural, of course. And all of a sudden, Harper comes prancing down the stairs, picks up the remote control, and turns it on Adventure Time because she wanted to watch Adventure Time. Abby jumps up, horrible. And I'm just looking going, wait, what? Okay, because typical, what's Abby? Kind, generous, giving. But all of a sudden, Abby was acting very ugly and mean and rough. Okay? She changed her channel. Okay, here's the thing. Something happened, and what did Abby do? She reacted, right? Okay? Now, the next day, is Abby still going to be screaming and hollering and hitting and being mean? No, okay? Because that was just a short-term thing. It was a feeling. An event happened and made her act that way. Okay, guys, the same thing is true in books. All right? Don't get confused. Just because your character is acting furious or overjoyed after something happens, don't necessarily write that down as a trait, okay? Because it might just be a momentary reaction. Do you understand the difference? Okay? The metaphor that I use is that think of a trait like a fire that keeps burning, but an emotion or feeling is like a firecracker that explodes and then it's gone, right? Okay? So we want to focus on the fire that keeps burning. And I found an example in The Outsiders. Okay? All right. Listen to what Ponyboy tells us about Soda, and you tell me, think about it, we're going to talk amongst ourselves, what trait do you think this shows in Soda Pop? He gets drunk on just plain living, and he understands everybody. Okay? Just like next to the person next to you for a few seconds now, just what do you think that says about his personality? Soda is a blank person. Carefree. Okay. Anybody else feel like they have one that I think is loyal? Okay. All right. He's very kind of sunny, right? Kind of sunny and upbeat. If you saw him, you think he'd smile back at you? Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna smile. Well, he says now. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't smile at him? All right. Okay. Now, so sunny, upbeat. Okay. You kind of easygoing guy. But do you remember what happened right after Daryl started yelling at Ponyboy? Okay. Listen to what Soda does then. So, where'd the sunshine go? Okay. Where'd the sunshine go? Where'd that happy, upbeat personality go? Why did it disappear? Here, Jessica, go.
An event happened and he had a reaction.
There you go. An event happened and it had a reaction. And then if you remember what comes later, he's laughing 5 seconds later after that. Okay? That was a firecracker explosion. That was not a slow-burning trait that moves along. Okay? The last thing I want to tell you, though, is in a dynamic character, do traits sometimes change? Yeah. Okay? So don't think that if it changes, then it's not a trait. Okay? If it changes, it might be a trait. Okay? But it's a long-term thing. All right? So let me give you a little bit of an anchored chapter. All right. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Okay, things that they do. Those are outgoing actions. I'm copying off of my chart back there. Outgoing actions, okay? Those are traits. And those are long-term. All right? That's how you want to keep it. Think of it. Okay? All right? But then, sometimes... Oh, God, what happened there? Okay. Oh my gosh. Events happen. Whoa, my pen is possessed, okay? Events happen, all right? Those create feelings. What's another word for feelings?
Emotions.
Okay, well, emotions, all right? And those change quickly, okay? Those change quickly, all righty? So, the thing that you want to try to understand and not fall down is that you can have a trait but be acting very, very differently because of something that happens, okay? So, taking this to your the work that you're doing in class. Don't put down an emotion as a trait, okay? Traits are long-term. Emotions or feelings happen and go away because of events that happen. We got that? All right, go back to your seats.